Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous from Scratch series. Sysview. Gathering raw materials near Dav's Hope. And as soon as most materials that we try to gather show full, then we'll move on to Jameson crash site. There's some. After Jameson crash site, we'll try to unlock another engineer. We'll probably gather some more credits at Sophus and Ceos. After that, then we'll gather some more materials. Try to top them off again. At some point, we might go out to the crystalline shards and the Guardian FSD, our Guardian surface site for FSD blueprint. That one's full. That one's not full. Look, there's just one additional. It's not full. You can tell by the gray box. It has points on the corners. It's not full, but everything else has points on the corners. That means they're full. Most of those were full. If we see that on a consistent basis, we'll go ahead and move on to Jameson crash site. Yeah, they're all full. Well, not good. Well, it is good, but not good for picking stuff up. Well, the last two, the majority were full, so we're getting there. Very shortly. We're going to have to say enough. Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. That would really help us out with YouTube. YouTube requires that I have 1,000 subscribers. And we have less than 200 after 10 months and over 1,200 videos. So we need your help. YouTube gives you, as the viewer, up to 2,000 opportunities to subscribe to channels We just need one of those, and they're free. They don't cost you anything. We just need one of your subscribes out of your 2,000. Yeah, this will be probably the last video of raw material gathering here at Dav's Hope. Then we'll move off to Jameson Crash Site. Add one more in here. See, the majority were not full in this set. The upper level means there's probably a trespass zone or things you can actually shoot at, but their support ships can shoot back at you, so be prepared for that. And you and an SRV is not much of a match for a ship that's flying above your head shooting at you. That's why I kind of leave my combat to resource extraction sites and bounty hunting. But I have plenty of skimmer hunting videos out there on my YouTube channel, so if you want to do some of that, you can see how that's done. And you can use cover to shoot at the skimmers and stingers, because they'll shoot at you too. And they're like ducks in a barrel when you use cover. But they're support ships. There's not much cover for a support ship. They can shoot at you. Now there are some cover at Dav's Hope if you can get there, but if you can survive for about 15 minutes by, darting right and left and stuff like that until the security forces get here, they'll destroy him. They'll destroy the support ships. But make sure on your right panel in the ship status you set that when you're attacked it reports the attack to security. If you don't have that set, they won't come when you get shot at. So make sure you do that. You probably want that protection or that help when they eventually would come to your rescue. Yeah, nickel's getting close to being full. Phosphorus is not getting close. That's fine. We try to keep enough phosphorus and sulfur for when we need it. Yeah, we only have one out of all these. It's the nickel. The rest seem to be full. Tell by the square box, the gray box around it. There's no points on the corners. Well, the majority of them are full. Sys, ship. So we'll, on the next videos, we'll work our way to Jameson crash site. Yeah, in my alt account, my ship is not in cobalt like it is in my main account. I don't have enough ARXs, and I'm not going to buy ARXs for my alt account. You get 400 a week if you play enough, and I usually do. So probably in the next week or two I can get cobalt for my Python. Is this down? Is this left? So we'll plot a course toward, take 4 jumps, Jameson crash site. Is this landing?
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Go ahead and make a hyper jump. We'll probably get to Jameson and maybe even make a couple of rounds and then end this video.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure we fuel scoop along the way to fill up our fuel tank. Well, we can't fuel scoop on that one.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
We have our own fuel rat, which is our fleet carrier. If we had to call it, we could.
4, 3, 2,
fuel rats are where you can go to a site and request help from other ships to come and refuel your ship.
Fuel scooping.
We just circle the star, try to stay around 400%, or 400 per second. Not percent, that's 61. We don't want to get a whole lot hotter than that.
Fuel scooping complete.
Now we max our speed to get away from the star. And we got a full tank. Now our SRVs are not filled up. So those are filled up at a station or through synthesis.
Frameshift drive charging.
Be sure you look to the lower or underneath the video in the description and find ways to donate, join our Patreon, find our fleet carrier so you can add tritium to its fuel tank.
Fuel scooping.
Just top it off. The only thing it costs you is time.
Fuel scooping complete.
Next stop is where Jameson crash site is located.
Frameshift drive charging.
I use the Discovery scanner, which I already have when we first came into this system. That helps your Explorer ranking.
Fuel scooping.
You don't need much.
Fuel scooping complete.
When we get about 900 light seconds, we should be able to see Jameson crash site in our left panel. Just left. There's Jameson. I don't use Super Cruise Assist on those are other fleet carriers. I don't use Super Cruise Assist on planetary sites. And most of the time that we come to Jameson, it's dark. So I'll have to use night vision. Every once in a while it's in the sunshine, so I mean, it's a chance. You can tell by the shade that's behind the planet above it. It could be on this side. Yeah, no, it's on the other side of the planet. Tell by the dotted lines. Start slowing down. Probably right on the edge if it's not. Which this is what usually happens with this site. It's just dark. Just night. What I was trying to get to. And it's probably gonna be dark.
Orbital flight engaged.
See how far down we can get. Before it kicks us out of Super Cruise. So we kind of want to be on this side of it. Better landing spots. It's just landing.
Landing gear deployed.
You like being behind the crash site. It's just alternate. It's not always easy to find a landing spot. Where it says unsuitable terrain, that will turn blue. And when it does, you stop, try to stop. A lot of times you can try to get on that spot, but they're very small landing spots. That flashing on the left of the sensor usually means that there's a ship of some sort coming out of Super Cruise, but sometimes it'll just do that. See, we had just a very small spot show up for just a half a second. See, it might be too small to try to get on that spot. Yeah, it was too small of a spot to try to get on. There's another little spot, very small. You can get on that spot. Sit down. See, that only has 9%, 47%. 47% is probably good for just here. Probably good with that. And there are, let's see, lower level signals. Is this full? I do appreciate you coming along. Make sure you look under the video to the far left and you see our YouTube channel, geofilm_RDG, where you'll find over 1,200 more videos. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's what we really need. YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers from its YouTube content creators. So we need your help. This is usually my parking place that I try to find. If I can hit all 4 comm control spots in this one spot, that's kind of the idea. We pick up archives and captures mainly. We do pick up a few others. That's what we need. And you just scan the 4 COM ports. You exit to the main menu and you come back and you do it all over again until you're full. Sysful. Now every few weeks you can rescan the ship itself. And we'll probably try that. No, already accessed it. Hasn't been enough time since the last time we accessed it. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll come along for the next video. And until then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.